Hello crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I'm here with the Beary Sweet Collection. This is a collection with Hero Arts. This is another collection that I get to have fun with. This one is with the gummy bears. It's all about candy and fun. So again, this is just like the Friends with Flair, which I will link my video here, so you can definitely check out that video with the denim jacket and all the customization. This one has candy and fun, so the kids can have loads and loads of fun with this. They can craft during the summer, they can make cards for all their friends, and you can also make cards for them and all their friends too. Yay! Also, Crafters Kit Club is available. I'll link my video here, so you can definitely check out this month's Kit Club. Loads of fun with that too. And Spellbinders is having their latest deals and deals. I'll put a link below in the description box so you can check out all the goodies in their latest sale. Alrighty, Crafters, let's get into this video with Beary Sweet with the gummy bears. Let's get started. This is the entirety of the Beary Sweet collection. There are 2 sets of stamps and dies. There's also some individual die sets. All of this can be purchased as a want-it-all bundle, and you can also get things individually. You can even get just a stamp set alone and then the coordinating die by itself. This does work with this, but this also works on its own. So let's start off with the stamps and dies. Let's take a look at all these goodies. This is the Big Hugs stamp and die. And I'll put stamp only, I'll put die only, I'll put them together if they're sold as a bundle. Crafters, I'm detailing and linking everything below, okay? And please give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, consider subscribing. I'd love to have you here so I can continue bringing so much more content and crafty fun. This is the word itself, and then that's the shadow. Hugs is about 3 1/8 of an inch wide by 1 1/4 inch tall. Really love this set. So there is Big Hugs die, Big Hug stamp, and then this little curve thing. You would stamp the curve sentiment like right here, like sending healing hugs, sending big paper hugs. Lots of little fun sentiments here, and these are high quality photopolymer stamps. For the second set of stamps, this is Let's Stick Together. So here you're getting all these gummy goodness, gummy fish, little gummy guy, little gummy bear, worms, those little circles, those little Sour Patch circles. You're a peach, Let's Stick Together. Again, high quality photopolymer stamp. On the reverse side of this one, here I have the coordinating die. Thanks, Hero Arts, for sending this to me. This is just so much fun. All this gummy goodness. Really, really fun. Even taking gummy bears into your home decor. Some people are using it for their office, etc. They'll have like a little frame, and then there's like a pink translucent gummy bear. They hang it up on the wall. So all of this, it's fun. It's really fun. There's also the Bear Hugs die. So this one will give you a large gummy bear. Let me just show you my example here. 4 1/2 inch tall by 3 inches wide. I made it a shaped card, so you get a solid bear, and then you get the bear with the pieces. So that's the back, that's the front. I did put a 1/2 inch score line, glue the tops together to have it stand up like so, okay? And then you also get the little shadow pieces, which I did also use some Jelly Roll pen because I did it like pink on pink. This is the eyes and the nose. There's 2 hearts. And then there's some little gummy bears. These I actually used with the jar. There is a candy jar now. So you can use these little bits. You can also put the gummy bear with the jar like next to it if you're going to make a big card. Or use these on scrapbooking because at these sizes, these work great on scrapbooking, mini albums, and all that too. The penny candy jar. This is 3 3/4 of an inch wide by 3 3/4 of an inch tall. Candy on the inside. The little gummies here can work in here. All of this, the candy jar lid, the little scoop. Then there's some little lemon drops. So fun. More candy. Notice I'm keeping everything together because they all seem to work together. Very comprehensive collection. I only brought in 2 foundation dies, precision layering, A and B. That was it. Nothing else. No flowers, nothing else, because it was so candy forward. I just wanted to have fun with the candy. There is candy kebab. So this is a kebab stick, and you stack the candy on it. Isn't that fun? I don't know what this candy is, but it's a swirly candy. Really pretty. This is like a little taco looking candy. Strawberry, little butterfly. Again, the fish, the worm, 2 of them. Up here, this is a cherry, a heart. Down here is that little sour circle. And then this is another candy, and this is a gumdrop. Hi, sweet friend, and have a sweet day. So 2 sentiments also come with this. This one is great. Again, like the last one with Friends with Flair, I'll link that video here. It's a Hero Arts collection as well, where they had all these little icon dies. And I said, if you do journaling or you do planners, this is great at this sizing to use in your planners. Look how small this is. So the largest one here, you're looking at 1 inch by like 3/4 of an inch. But like this little candy detail, 3/4 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch. It's like little small bits, but you could have them on your page if you love your little candy. Layer up your fish, have fun. And this does layer up too. So there's like a little shadow detail for it. But this sizing is small and you get so much here. I think this is just great fun. This is fun too, but you are going to get this with it, with the bear hugs. So penny candy jar, bear hugs, and candy kebab, all working together. Here is card number 2. Look how fun this is. I'm using a lot within the collection, mix matching and playing within this collection. Let's stick together. You make life less sour. That's from the Let's Stick Together Stamp and Die. I stamp and heat emboss 2 sentiments here. And then this is all of this goodness here from the candy kebab. Fun. For the shine you're seeing, I did bring out my glossy accent. You know I love glossy accents. Just to highlight that candy. You see the sizing, how it just layers up so nicely. See the fish, the worm, all the goodness. And that little shadow detail, okay? And then that's the kebab in the background. This is all Spellbinders color wheel cardstock. All of it in all those light, fun colors. For my 2 card panels, on most of these cards, which I think are all A2 cards, I'm bringing in Precision Layering A2 sets A and B. 16 dies in each set. Largest die in set A is your A2, 4 1/4, 5 1/2 inch, what you see out here. Largest die in set B is 1/8 of an inch shorter, what you don't see here because you're seeing a wider spacing. For this wider spacing, I'm coming into die number 2, okay? If it's not this one, then it's this one over here for the spacing. I mix, match, and play within here. This is so fabulous. Put this one in your wish list if you don't own it already. This is my Crafty Assistant Precision Layering. I used it on all the cards I'm going to show you outside of this little bear, okay? So I'll just refer to Precision Layering instead of keep bringing it in to show you. So I used it over and over again. That's the only set of dies outside of this collection that I brought in. Isn't this fun? I love the detail. And then I finished it off with some silver mixed gems, the crystal part. So this is a very clean card for me. I love it though. I think the color and the fun is right here. Then the sentiment out here. So fun. Card number 2. Look at the card base again. Precision Layering A2. Now, when you have a card very clean like this, it's nice to have it cut out the panel with the die because then you get a really nice clean edge. So with this card now, I had fun, which I forgot something, crafters. Where is this? Hold on, crafters. I got to go get something. Okay, crafters, I left this on my craft desk. This will also be part of the One It All. There is these little set of tiny bears. So that's what's floating in here, the color you see, along with some little beads that I bought from Hobby Lobby, like in the jewelry section. You hear that sound? This is 3mm foam for the height. Isn't that fun? In the background, I do have Bellini color wheel cardstock there. I have a little peach cardstock. And then look at the bears. So to get them to move and have that sound, you want 3mm foam. I'm using scrapbook.com 1/4 inch foam strips around the perimeter and also along here around the sentiment because everything is contained. I don't have it moving like way up here. It's all around this. And then I have my acetate. Isn't that fun? So this is really, really cute, the little bear. I love the colors too. Love that. You could also stick these on here. To stick it on here, I would use Tim Holtz Distress Collage Medium. I know that says stuck. That means I have to use a pin to open it up. Distress Collage Medium is really great for something like this to hold it on here and it won't fall off, okay? I wouldn't use the Barely Art glue for that. I would use the Collage Medium. Here I finished it off with some gems. For the sentiment, I'm coming into Big Hugs Die. So I just cut this out, not this. And then the sentiment from the stamp set, sending you big hugs. Having fun. Yes, absolutely having fun. Another clean card. I'm so surprised that I have a second clean card because I'm like, you know, these things don't come to me very easy. But this collection, so super fun, right? And you could see sending big hugs. You could do happy birthday on the inside. You could just put happy birthday out here. Having fun. Love that. Up next is this fun card featuring the penny candy jar. Here is the jar. This is Seaside Color Wheel cardstock with some ink blending. This is Oceanside Color Wheel cardstock. Down here, this is a combination of acorn and truffle. And then for my bear, look how fun that is. I think this is, again, Skin Tone Pack, the Neutrals paper pack from Concord and Ninth, along with that as well. And a little bit of ink blending on it. Look at all the candy too. These are all the peaches too. And so I did these candies. The bear comes from the first set, which is the bear hugs right here. I turned them into like a gingerbread style, like animal crackers with the gummy bears. Instead of having them as candy, I did them as little cookies. And then I have the little scoop, which layers up. This layers up with it. And then I put some more here and the candies. And I put some gems in here just to be like little extra doodads. Up here, the sentiment now. That is actually, so I did bring in something else. Birthday Wishes comes from the Just Add Cake birthday card making kit. Now sold out. It might come back. If it does come back, I will definitely be letting you know and linking it in a bunch of videos because this is a great set. All your needs birthday card making kit, different styles, different folks, all sorts of fun. Okay, that's where I got the sentiment from. So this is only in that set. This is the Just Add Cake stamp and die. So here's the sentiment, Birthday Wishes, here. You could use something from your stash too, but I just thought this was perfect with this. I could have also brought in Better Press as well. Maybe my birthday Better Press could have also gone here. So this is a A2 card base, again, coming into precision layering and then layering up this. I did use my white Jelly Roll pen just to put some of the highlight detail. So it's a combination of this one, Bear Hugs, and Penny Candy Jar. Fun, 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 right? Love. Up next, this is a combination of these two sets. Not the Big Hug stamp, but the Big Hugs die. Then the Let's Stick Together stamp and cut, that's here with the bear. I just took a panel and stamped this bear a bunch of times. Freehand, which I was surprised I could stamp it freehand. I stamped with black pigment ink and used clear embossing powder on each one of these bears. So this is all embossed. Then I brought on a whole bunch of Distress Oxide and did the rainbow. Yes, again, having fun. I haven't done something like this in a while, but it was so much fun making it. So I have all my little bears at different angles. It was really fun. And for my splatter, I came in with the Spellbinders watercolor mixing set, Pearl Gold, Pearl Silver, and Indigo. Here I'm using the Indigo for the black, just a lot of splatter too, just to give it a little variation. With the Sentiment Big Hugs, I did use the outline in black and then the Sentiment Big Hugs in white here. Then I came in with all these layers. This is coming into a lot of layers of precision layering, A2, A, and B. When you use A and B together, you get very thin layers. And then when you separate them out, like stay within one, then you get thicker layers, okay? This is really fun for something like this, where I have the black frame and then these two panels very close with just that hint of white because I have so much white here. And I also heat embossed, I am very glad we are friends. Yes. Lots and lots of fun. I did a lot here. It doesn't look like I did a lot, but I certainly did a lot. I'm enjoying this whole rainbow ink blending, which I think was inspired by this. Because you notice the colors here are over here? Yeah. Okay, crafters, that's it. What do you think of the Beary Sweet Collection? I think this is absolute fun. Notice how every single card, including the shaped card, looks completely different. You can have fun here with the little bits, the little icons. You can have fun here with the candy jar. Fill anything in the candy jar. So this die set really goes beyond this. This would be great with the Make It and Bake It. I'll link my video here so you can see that one. That would be really great with that. And then look at the sentiment. Even if the whole gummy bear thing is not your style, you could just get the sentiment die because look how you can use it by itself. You can also do this and then look at that with the curve. I think that's fun too. So there's bits in here that you can play with outside of always just thinking, I'll just skip it because it's gummy bears. But there's bits that can work on its own. This can work on its own. This can definitely work on its own. Love that. And this can also work on its own. So lots of fun in this great collection by Hero Arts. Alrighty, crafters. Check out the Friends with Flair if you haven't checked that one out yet too, because that's a fun one. It's a denim jacket set. Great for Father's Day and more. Thanks so much for watching. Everything will be detailed and linked below. Until the next video, crafters, definitely check this one out. Stay crafty, my friends. Bye!